Mexico's avocado industry has long been a symbol of prosperity, fueling a multi-billion-dollar export market and supplying over 80% of all avocados consumed in the United States. Once seen as a simple agricultural success story, the rapid rise in demand has turned this fruit into what many now call green gold. But behind the booming trade lies a troubling reality, one that reveals the intersection of economics, organized crime, and environmental devastation. For years, powerful criminal organizations have infiltrated Mexico's avocado supply chain, particularly in Michoacán, the only region officially authorized to export avocados to the United States. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel and other criminal groups have seized control, imposing protection fees on farmers, taking over land, and violently enforcing their dominance over one of the most lucrative agricultural sectors in the country. Those who refuse to comply are met with intimidation, kidnappings, and, in extreme cases, murder. Some farmers, desperate to defend their livelihoods, have formed self-defense militias, arming themselves against cartel forces in an attempt to regain control of their land. Yet the violence continues, leaving entire communities in a state of fear. The cartel infiltration has not only created a humanitarian crisis, but has also sent shockwaves through global markets. Avocado production costs have surged, leading to higher prices for consumers worldwide. In recent years, the price of avocados has nearly doubled, driven in part by cartel-imposed extortion fees, supply chain disruptions, and the persistent instability in farming regions. In 2022, the United States briefly suspended avocado imports from Michoacán after an American food inspector was threatened, sending prices soaring overnight. This disruption highlighted the fragility of global trade when illicit actors gain control of essential industries. Beyond the economic impact, the avocado boom has also accelerated environmental destruction. As cartels seek to expand their control, vast areas of protected forests are being cleared illegally to make room for more avocado plantations. Water resources are being drained at unsustainable levels, leading to severe consequences for local ecosystems and communities. Rivers that once supported entire villages are now drying up, as illegal plantations divert essential water supplies. In some cases, this unchecked expansion has forced rural populations to abandon their homes, creating an environmental and social crisis that extends beyond the avocado trade itself. Despite these challenges, the Mexican government, international trade partners, and advocacy groups are working to combat cartel influence and enforce sustainability measures. Efforts to introduce stricter certification processes aim to ensure that avocados reaching global markets are sourced ethically and legally. However, without a significant crackdown on criminal networks and a stronger support system for farmers, the cycle of violence and exploitation is unlikely to end. For consumers, this issue raises critical questions about the true cost of the products we buy. The simple act of purchasing an avocado, whether in a grocery store or a restaurant, is now linked to a complex web of organized crime, economic instability, and environmental degradation. While demand continues to rise, the consequences of the cartel-controlled avocado industry are becoming harder to ignore. Addressing this crisis requires coordinated action at all levels, from law enforcement to trade regulations, from corporate accountability to consumer awareness. Only then can Mexico's green gold truly become a source of prosperity for all, rather than a battleground controlled by those who profit from fear and exploitation.